Joining me now on this episode of the Locally Sourced CP is the big boss man of the this week's El Paso Comic Con, Mr. Troy Sting. Sir, how you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. It's getting down to the wire. Comic Con is this El Paso Comic Con is this weekend. Lots of stuff happening.
Way too much. Way too much stuff.
No, I mean, well, let's jump right into it. El Paso Comic Con happening this weekend at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the El Paso Convention Center. What's the down low, sir?
Well, this year we picked up a major sponsor. Um, for everybody else in the world, I can tell you it's Mango Cannabis.
Mhm.
For you guys listening in Texas, it's Mango Superstore.
Mhm.
uh, because it's still Texas is still saying no to that stuff. But we've been working with the city for them to be a major sponsor, and the city's been really helpful in allowing this, especially since they don't agree with it. And but yeah, Mango Cannabis is making everybody's attendance free on Friday. So if you've ever thought about going and just couldn't afford it, or you were just uh, hesitant because you didn't know exactly what a con was. Still a lot of people who don't know what a Comic Con is,
Right.
or for whatever reason you had for not going. Now I took away most of your excuses because it's free.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we convert a lot of people from this. And I mean, we've already got a ton of uh, free tickets and applications for those. So Friday is going to be busy. It might be busier than Saturday if all these people show up.
Ooh, yeah. And then if anyone's interested on trying to reply for those free tickets, where should they go?
Just go to the ticket page on elpasocomiccon.com and it's a button right there. It's got the Mango Cannabis / Superstore logo on it. And, it says Free Friday. So you should be able to find it pretty easily.
Pretty easy right there on the website. And then, man, I'm saying that the lineup this year's El Paso Comic Con is pretty good looking there, Troy.
Yeah, it's we're 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 trying to grow. I mean, and to do that, every survey we've ever done, we've asked people, what is it you go to Comic-Con for?
Hmm.
Overwhelmingly, it's for the featured guests. So we decided to invest into the featured guest area, and you get the lineup we have this year, which fits perfectly with Mango Cannabis.
And that is very true. I might add. Some of your guests, this featured guests, fit perfectly into that category. I mean, you got the likes of Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, who play Jay and Silent Bob. You have the old school guys, Tommy Chung and Cheech Marin, uh, and a whole lot of others. I mean, you got returning guests like Mark Britton. It's going to be a great lineup this year.
We're doing something different with Mark Britton this year as well.
Oh yeah.
I talked to him at a another event we were at, and Saturdays there's always a line to get in because we have to check your credentials, make
Hmm.
sure you have a ticket, get your ticket, and then you have to go through security. And nobody likes waiting in lines. And we've done our best to try to lessen those lines. And we have found that if people are entertained, the time waiting goes by quicker. So on Saturday, during the opening hours, Mark Britton will be outside keeping people entertained in line.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we brainstormed that, and he was down for it. I think this is the first time he's done it. I haven't seen it really done anywhere else, but
Hmm.
I'm thinking, if you're sitting here listening to dude's jokes and he's entertaining you, your wait time is going to go quicker. You're going to be in a
Right.
better mood because you're not, oh, it's so hot and I'm in line. I hate this. You're going to be in before you know it because you're
Right.
listening to entertainment while you're waiting.
Yeah, that's going to be a good idea. I know we when we went last year. I mean, the line was, and it was only because everyone wants to come. So
Yeah.
everyone's waiting in line. And honestly, you guys, I thought you guys did a pretty good job getting that line moving. As there was one big line, and then you had some of the your volunteers and workers come out, and they split up the line into three or four, I think, and it
Hmm.
got it going. It was pretty. You guys did a pretty good job on that last year.
Yeah. I don't think anybody, we timed it. I don't think anybody waited more than 45 minutes to maybe an hour.
Hmm.
You have those people online that exaggerate. I waited 30 hours in line on Saturday. No,
Yeah,
you didn't.
there.
No, you
No,
didn't. We
you
timed it.
didn't.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
timed it.
yeah.
But
No, no,
yeah,
no. For sure. You were
yeah.
right.
But even with the 45-minute wait, we're doing our best to try to cut that down. We're going to have more lines for people to come in, get checked in, and then shovel them straight into security. If you already have your badges and wristbands, you can go. You can just bypass that line and go straight to security. If you still need to
Mhm.
buy them, we'll be over at the box office in the Chavez. And don't forget, you can come pick your stuff up early on Thursday, man. Thursday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We will be there during load in. You can come pick your badges up in the lobby on that day, and you're one step ahead of everyone.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people miss that on that whole that last year that you could go in and pick up your badges and I'm sorry, wristbands early. I explained that to my sister-in-law last year, and they didn't do. They ended up not doing it, so we ended up having to wait in line. Like I myself, I had mine, my wife's and my son's, and we had to wait in line with them because they didn't have their stuff. But that is that. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do is to go Thursday and pick up your stuff, pick up your badges and your wristband, and get you have to bypass that long line.
Yeah, we're looking at other ways that too of maybe having an event a week before or so where you can come and pick it up from us. But we just got
Yeah.
to find a good location to sponsor it. And,
Mhm.
um, maybe one of these other places. We got a lot of people working with us this year. Dave and Buster's is coming back.
Oh, nice.
They hadn't been with us for a few years. They kind of scaled back their outreach stuff for a while,
Hmm.
and then after COVID, there's just earlier this year, I think they hired somebody again for their outreach event type stuff, and they asked if they could come and bring some of their games,
Oh,
and we
nice.
said yes. And you're going to have to pay to play, but all the money they make is going to go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation,
Oh, that's good.
which yeah, we thought was a great idea.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great that it's good to see a lot of the companies coming back and we're kind of recovering from COVID because I that everyone
Yeah.
took a big hit on that and I guess you could kind of say it's getting back to the way it was a little bit more, but I mean that's cool that Dave and Buster's is coming back and going to be at Comic Con this year.
Yeah, we're also working with La Casa. Have you ever seen around Christmas they call them the angel trees, where
Y-
you pull somebody's name off and it tells
Yeah.
you what they want? We're doing that non-Christmas. It's just going to be we're calling it a superhero wall
Oh, nice.
because kids need stuff all year long, not just at
Hmm.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So you go over to the superhero wall, and La Casa will be there running it. You just pull somebody's name and whatever it says, you go get that stuff for the kid and you bring it to La Casa, and they'll make sure it gets distributed to them. So we're doing a lot of stuff that more than we have in the past of trying to give back to the community. We're
Hmm.
all these organizations are starting to realize that this is a good platform for them to get their word out and for us to help the community help them.
Right. Yeah, and it's great that you guys have always done that. Like are you guys still doing the early hours early entry on Sunday too?
Yes, yes. The Mike D's Big Adventure is doing it. The
Yes.
low sensory impact. I have to think of it. Low sensory
Same.
impact
Yeah, I could
time.
have. That's why I kind of like vaguely threw the softball toss to you because I totally
Yeah.
forgot what it was called. I apologize.
No, and well, he vets all the people through his program, and he's
Hmm.
starting to pull in other because it started with just Mike D's Big Adventure, but now he's pulling in some of the other community groups like that, and that number has grown. I think the first year we had a couple hundred, up to I think last year we had 500 or 600. And I keep telling him, man, just I don't care how many people, as long as they're qualified,
Yeah.
let them in.
Yeah.
They come in at 9 a.m. on Sunday before it opens, so there's not a huge crowd, a lot of noise,
Hmm.
stuff like that. And if they want to stay past that hour, and it's absolutely free for them also. If they want to stay past that hour, they're more than welcome to.
Oh,
And
that's
we've
cool.
noticed a good percentage of them actually do stay a couple hours past that. So, that slow immersion to the crowd and the noise kind of
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, no, that's great. I personally have family members that that benefits them. I think they've done it the past few years, and
Hmm.
it's amazing not only to see them being able to participate in that, and especially uh, them loving superheroes as much as they do too. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a good program. Let me
Mhm.
look over. I'm not looking away from you. I'm looking at my whiteboard over on the side to see if there's anything I've missed.
Yeah, no,
Um,
let's make sure we cover it all.
yeah, a lot of that outreach stuff like that we're trying to do to get like I said, we want to make it easier for the community to
Mhm.
help itself. And we find that we got a crowd already. Let's, throw this out in front of them.
Right. No, I mean that's so awesome, especially now that I mean you got like it like the story has been for especially for you guys. You guys have kind of had to rebuild and revamp the El Paso Comic Con name, and you guys have done a wonderful job with it. And I mean just being able to like kind of be a part of it with you guys when you guys kind of first started getting the ball rolling, just see how it's grown. It's so cool with the work you guys do, especially with the community.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people have no idea about the backstory of everything that happened leading
Yeah.
up to that. They just know there was a con, it stopped for a while, and now it's back. And
Hmm.
we're doing everything we can to get the word out. There's still a lot of people who, like I said, don't know what a Comic Con is, or they don't
Hmm.
know that El Paso has. I've seen some, and people posting like, "Oh my God, we finally have a con." So we've had one for 10 years, guys.
Right? No,
Yeah.
I think we could probably and this probably be an idea just thrown your way. We could probably do a little documentary on El Paso Comic Con as
We
well.
actually, the first year we did it, there was
Hmm.
some UTEP students that did one.
Oh, that's
And
right. I think you had told me about that.
yeah, I can send you the private link to it. I can't, I don't have permission to actually publicize it and put it
No
out there.
worries, no
It was
worries.
a really good documentary, though.
Oh, sweet.
Considering, that first year we bankrolled the whole thing ourselves.
Yeah.
My 401k would have been gone if it didn't work. So, but yeah, I mean, we're down for maybe some other kind of new documentary, where's
Let's
where we're at now type thing.
All right, well, we'll keep that in the back of back of your mind, and we'll talk a little more on that. But let's talk tickets for this weekend. I cheated too. I pulled it up. You got your weekend pass is available, and right now they're at and that this is cool because you include the tax and fees, so that's so cool. So
Yeah.
including tax and fees, a weekend pass is $95 and 59 cents. And again, I found the free button for Friday. So it's not that hard, people. Okay. So like Troy said, no excuse not to go on Free Friday, sponsored by Mango Cannabis Company. Okay, guys. And then Saturday, if you want the Saturday pass, it's a little less than $50. And then Sundays, a little less than $40. And then you have the cool stuff like the Kevin Smith VIP pass. Then real quick, Troy, can you talk a little about what's included in that Kevin Smith VIP pass?
Yeah, the Kevin Smith, I mean, if you know anything about him, he's pretty verbose. The guy can talk
Mhm.
to anyone about
Yeah.
anything, and he spends a lot of time with each person that comes up to his booth. So if he will guarantee that anyone that buys his VIP will get to meet him and talk to him and get his autograph. If you don't have that Kevin Smith VIP, you're rolling the dice. If
Mhm.
if there's time, he might do people outside that VIP list. If not, he won't. But that the Kevin Smith VIP includes that autograph, a solo photo op with Kevin,
Mhm.
which you can upgrade. You can pay to get Jason Mewes in there too, or you can pay and do we're calling it the Stoner Quad with Cheech and Chong and Jay and Silent Bob. All four. I'm personally going to get that one myself. So you can it will take off the price of Kevin's if you want to upgrade to those.
Mhm.
You'll get the Kevin Smith VIP guys are going to get the first few rows at the Chavez Center for his Q&A.
Mhm.
Um, there's going to be a special enamel pin with Blunt Man and Chronic and the El Paso Comic Con ticket underneath it. Uh, they'll get a comic. I think we're putting in the comics from, we have a variant cover from Jaime Corio and a variant cover from Joey Lee Cabral that we did at Zia Comics. So
Hmm.
one of those will be in your VIP packet, and you can go
Oh,
and get it
cool.
signed at their booths. There's just so much stuff, man. It's worth it. If you're a huge Kevin Smith fan, it's definitely
Hmm.
worth the money.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And I'll be honest. I didn't get a chance to look at what was included. I didn't know it included the autograph and the photo op with him. So that's gonna be pretty worth it actually now. Like now that
Mhm.
I know. So that was my fault for not looking into it. So then my no Nova was kind of trying to
Plus
convince me
the
just to get
VIP
it.
T-shirt, they're printing the VIP T-shirts on demand, and he's
Oh,
going to have a couple different designs over there, and one of them I believe is a Kevin Smith Clerks oriented
sweet.
VIP shirt.
All right, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I got I'm hoping to. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to get it done. I have one of the quick stop comic that came out, the one with him and Jason Mewes, and then with Alan Riddick as
Right.
was it Gabriel, right?
Metatron.
Cover. Yeah, Metatron. I want to get that one signed so bad. So if I could get that'd be awesome. I could get both of them to get that done. So, but we'll see what happens. But that Kevin Smith one is a little less than it's about $440 around there. And again, it
Yeah.
includes everything that you had just mentioned, photo op, guaranteed
Guaranteed, yeah,
autograph,
guaranteed photo off and autograph in front
and
of the house seating in Chavez Center.
yeah, and then that one too. That the talk he's doing at the Chavez Center, you necessarily don't have to have a Comic Con ticket for that, right?
No, you don't. You can, if you don't want to go to Comic Con, but you want to hear him talk, you can just buy a Q&A ticket for 25 plus tax, and it's general admission. So you'll be sitting behind, it's going to be the Kevin Smith VIPs in the front, the normal VIPs behind that. We included it for the weekend people because when you make Friday free,
Hmm.
it makes the weekend ticket value drop a little bit. So we threw in that for the weekend people,
Oh,
and
okay,
the
cool.
rest will be general admission behind those guys. So it'll still be good seating.
Oh, so the weekend pass includes the Kevin Smith Q&A.
Yes, we included
Oh,
that
sweet.
just because when we made Friday free, we didn't even think
Right.
about it. And somebody asked me, they're like, "Well, now I can just buy a Saturday and Sunday and get it cheaper and come free on Friday." I was like, "Oh, you're right." So let me spice that up a little bit.
Oh, that's some good spicing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
thought so.
that's awesome, Troy. Yeah, really that is really cool. Like, I mean, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you got all those options. So honestly, there's no excuse. There's no excuse to miss this weekend.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, even if you just come on Friday, it's free.
Hmm.
Come in on Friday and see if it's for you. Comic-Con might not be your thing, or you might find out that it is your thing and you just didn't know about it. So
Hmm.
either way, it doesn't cost you.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. We're definitely gonna be there either way. My son's gonna be Eddie dressed up as Eddie Munson. So if you guys see little Eddie Munson running around, feel free to have a picture with him. He's ready. Like he hasn't been wanting to do a dress up and cosplay in a long time. So I'm excited to see how
You know,
how
put the
his
little
little costume.
vampire bats all over him.
Oh man, that'd be kind of cool. We're waiting on his wig. He's got the whole outfit. We're just waiting on his wig, and we even ordered him the wallet with the chain that he has, so he's gonna wear that too. So we got some brand new pants and tore them up and cut off the sleeves of a jean jacket, so he's ready.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, no. So we got ticket sales, ticket pricing already gone. We got what are you most excited to see, or what's your favorite thing to see when during the weekend of El Paso Comic Con for you?
Well, since it's my event, I'm usually busy running around and don't get to see
Yes.
a lot of it. But I mean, there's so many cool events. All the panels are going to be really cool
Hmm.
because Kevin Smith is going to be, of course, his basically his Q&A over in the Chavez Center.
Hmm.
We're putting Cheech and Chong over there as well because I have a feeling everybody's going to want to hear them talk. We've got the Aliens Colonial Marines reunion. That's like 8 guys, man. Eight. 8 people. I shouldn't say guys because there's some women in there.
Hmm.
Uh, an 8-person panel
Dang,
talking
that's
about
cool.
aliens. So who doesn't like aliens, right?
Right.
So yeah, the panels are always really cool. The trivia contest is coming back. We have somebody else running it. We're using Weeboos.
Hmm.
They're doing a pop culture trivia contest. We have a car show this year associated with it. The Hero Society of El Paso Las Cruces is going to run the car show. It's going to be over to the side. They wanted to go downtown to start
Hmm.
with, but there's another event going on downtown. So they're going to
Hmm.
be over at the Chihuahuita, how do you pronounce that?
Yeah, Chihuahua, you had it right.
Chihuahuita, over on the side. They've got, I think they said 22 cars entered.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, on Saturday, you can go and check out some cars and then come inside and go over to the Chavez Center. We're going to have the adult costume contest in the Chavez
Mhm.
Center. We're moving it earlier in the day. We used to have it at Saturday evening, but a lot of the cosplayers uh, were telling us, they've worn their cosplays all day.
Yeah.
They get hot, and sometimes the makeup doesn't stay well with the sweat, and
Yeah.
so we're moving it earlier in the day. So if they want, if their cosplay starts to fall apart later on Saturday, it's not that big of a deal.
Right. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I know a lot of I was there like I think it was a year or two ago when I helped you guys stream it, and yeah, some they were pretty tired, and it gets pretty,
Yeah,
but
because
they love it though, man. It's so cool to see, and if you haven't gone to at least check out the costume contest, you get a chance now too, especially since it's a little earlier now.
yeah, and we noticed we tried to make the costume contest a little more. I don't really want to say pro but a little more towards
Competitive.
that pro area.
Yeah.
But we noticed a huge drop off in attendance and a huge drop off in injuries. So this year we're going to turn it back to this is for funsies, man. If you win us, that's not like a stepping stone to New York Comic Con or anything. It's just, hey, look, I'm good in El Paso.
You're right.
We're returning it more to the fun part of the costume. People just want to be seen,
Hmm.
I don't care where they got their costume, how they put it together. They just want to be seen. So we're going to
Hmm.
kind of do it that way, like we used to. And we're going to, instead of judging, we're going to have kind of audience reaction.
Sweet.
The better audience reaction is going to win.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, we think we're hoping that that's going to increase the attendance for watching it and increase the entries. Um, because I mean, cosplay, when you start making it that higher level like that,
Hmm.
you're actually excluding a lot of people. And it's daunting for a lot of new people too. They don't want to even try because you see these guys that are submitting build books and going through all these steps, but then there's only like 5 entries.
Yeah.
So now we just want, if you have a costume and you want people to see it, walk on stage, man. I don't care if it's a Ben Cooper mask with the little rubber band around behind it.
Right.
If the audience likes that and you display it well, let the audience decide.
I like that. That's cool. Yeah, the audience stuff, the audience reaction is probably cool, and it probably,
Yeah,
yeah, you're
and
probably right. It might they'll bring in more audience, and then
yeah,
it being a little earlier, and then more people to dress up. So that's a good idea.
yeah, and no matter how the judges vote, somebody always disagrees with them. They're always
Hmm.
accusing each other of showing favoritism. So I said, you know what? This is going to be audience.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. I think it's gonna help out a lot. I think that's gonna be
I hope so.
a
I'd
great.
love to see it get back to the attendance because it used to be standing room only in the Juarez
Yeah.
room. So I would love to see it fill up the first level of the Chavez for attendance. We'll see.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and so we'll have all the information description below and things like that. Just so if anyone has any other questions, they can check out the website, check you guys out on all your social media stuff, things like that. So it's gonna be a great weekend happening this weekend. Well, shoot, I just closed the thing. I closed my thing. I can't believe it. May
Darn.
1st through the 3rd. I'm sorry, at the El
Yes.
Paso Convention Center.
Yes.
It's cool. And one thing I wanted to ask you, Troy, about wristbands and stuff. I know that's been it's a very important thing, and I wanted to spread that word some more about. having your wristband and your lanyard with you, especially if you have the weekend pass or the VIP pass. Can you just touch a little bit about that? How what a person needs to do if they have that, especially
Yeah,
to come back like the next
the
day.
wristband is the badge is in lanyard. That's kind of like a keepsake. That won't get you in alone. The
Mhm.
wristband is what gets you in. You can come in with the wristband and out the badge. That's fine, but you can't come in with the badge and no wristband. If you don't have the wristband on, you
Yeah.
ain't coming in.
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure everyone knew about that because
Yeah,
um I think what was it? I might have been last year. I had my lanyard my think my nephew had his lanyard but didn't have his wristband on yet. He had it in his bag and they weren't letting him in and hey, you got to have your they reminded him to put his wristband on or if he
yeah,
had it and he had it in his bag because he had the VIP thing, so he put it on right away. And of
right.
course, I mean that's you're following the rules.
Yeah, yeah. Because we found at some of our events, they would buy one like VIP and then
Hmm.
they'd hand the lanyard and badge over to one person, then the other person would wear the wristband and they were trying to
Hmm.
split the cost that way and cheat.
Yeah.
So we just said, yeah, just wristband and on your wrist. Don't put it around your necklace or
Hmm.
unless there's some reason you can't put it on your wrist, it needs to be on your wrist. You can't just put it on your hat or wherever it needs to be. Right there, guys.
On your
Right there.
wrists. So if you get whatever package you get, make sure you have your wristband on at all times inside the El Paso Convention Center, guys. All right.
Correct.
All right. Troy, I really appreciate you jumping on with me. I can't wait for this weekend, El Paso Comic Con, May 1st through the 3rd. And then again, May 1st on Friday is free if you go to the website and sign up for the tickets for Free Friday. Is there anything else you'd like to say or add, or anything else we need to know about the El Paso Comic Con this weekend, Troy?
Just remind people you can pick up early on Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the lobby of the convention center. Wear your wristbands, like you said.
Hmm.
You bring your QR codes whenever you buy the ticket. You get a confirmation. It sends you an email and it has that QR code in there. That makes it so easy. We just scan it. Boom, here's your stuff. Otherwise, it's a drawn out process. So
Yeah.
bring it either on your phone or print it out. Either one, as long as we can scan the QR code.
Yeah. Remember, guys, just again, what Troy said, if you bought your tickets already, you can go Thursday to pick everything up so you don't have to wait in that longer line where everyone hasn't gotten their stuff yet. And you could go
Yes.
skip that line. If you have your QR code, you can skip the long line, go right to security to check in.
Yeah, if you already have your wristband, you can go straight to security.
All right, sir. Well, again, I appreciate you jumping on with me real quick, talking about Comic Con, the El Paso Comic Con coming weekend, May 1st through the 3rd, and everything else. I'll make sure I include all the information description below. That way, everyone can check out the website, check out the ticket pricings for themselves, check out all the guests that you have. There's so many we can't even talk about because then we it would take forever because you have so
Yeah.
many awesome guests this year.
This is the first year we've actually we're using hallway tables now for some of the guests because there's more than what will fit in the PDN over there.
Yeah.
And we're thinking if this works well, next year we'll bring even more in.
Sounds good. I can't wait. So I can't wait for this weekend. I can't wait for the next one. Bro, you guys always do an awesome job over there. So I appreciate. I'll see you this weekend, sir. As always, you ever need anything, let me know. And try not to stress out too much this weekend, sir.
Oh no, it's going to happen.
Well, if you need anything, extra security for me, or we'll get a cool little hopefully sizzle reel for you this weekend going,
Yeah,
and
great.
we'll see you this weekend for sure, sir.
All right,
All
I'll see
right.
you there.
El Paso Comic Con, everyone. This weekend, May 1st to the 3rd. Check it out.